I mean, the Thrilla in Manila is, in my opinion, the greatest fight in heavyweight boxing history.
I don't know other fighter besides myself who could beat Joe Frazier.
This is a part of history. You know, of course, it's a part of my family history because it's his, but like these are special for the purpose of just boxing, the sport as a whole. His signature looks amazing. Wow. Yeah, this is crazy. My name is Nico Ali Walsh. I'm a professional boxer, and Muhammad Ali is my grandfather. I wasn't 12 years old till I found out that the whole world loved my grandfather. Legacy is the biggest thing in my life. That's the reason I started boxing. You know, of course I started boxing for my grandfather. Because of him, I just looked up to him so much and I wanted to be like him. We've watched the Thrilla a million times over, but I just remember seeing the reactions on his face when you could see him hitting Joe Frazier, you could see Joe Frazier hitting him, you could see him going back in time and just reliving those moments. It's amazing seeing these in person. You could see the history on them. With my grandfather's shorts, all his shorts, it would say made expressly for Muhammad Ali. So that's how you could tell when it was his shorts and nobody else's. These were his colors right here, white with black trim. I mean, I see this in boxing nowadays. I know exactly who they're taking it from. I knew when I walked in and I saw the shorts, you can kind of see like the weathering on them and you can kind of see a red tint, especially on the back. The middle rope in the fight was red, and my grandfather did a lot of leaning, so in like the back of the shorts now, you can see little red marks. So it was from him leaning on the ropes. That's awesome. The fight's honestly hard to watch as a grandson looking at your grandfather get hit, you know, because that fight, he said, was the closest he felt to coming to death in the boxing ring. So you can see it on him and Joe Frazier. They just went to war. You could see the toll that it was taken on them, but it made for a very entertaining fight. It's incredible that the fight is still talked about today. I had Nico shorts that were supposed to be made for my pro debut, and the shorts weren't ready. And I ended up bringing my grandfather's shorts as like a memento. I had to try his shorts on for the first time and see if they even fit because I realized that I had no other shorts to wear. It was a first round knockout, so I didn't have to wear them long. I took them off, I retired them. It's since that fight, they've called me every time I enter the ring now, the legend lives on. And I think that's my name in boxing now. And people name you in boxing. You don't get to name yourself. So it's cool that that's the name that stuck. So they'll say, the legend lives on, Nico Ali Walsh. And I think that's a perfect way to describe my boxing career. Being able to put on his shorts for my pro debut, I felt he was there with me. I just believe you could channel energies through items, and items like this, like when you have shorts or clothes or relics, anything from someone who's passed on, a loved one, a family member, you could feel them when you have that item with you. I've got 11 fights now, and I can really say now that the way he fought was so strange. The way he fought was wrong. He did everything wrong and he did it perfect. I mean, he fought with his hands down and didn't get hit. He fought on the ropes and ended up winning the fights. As a boxer, you can't try to replicate the stuff that he's done because he's the GOAT. And, you know, only he could do that. But now I have more respect for what he was able to do because he did what he did when, you know, you shouldn't be getting away with that kind of stuff. I feel that energy just seeing the shorts in person. For me, it's not something historic. It doesn't feel like something from a museum. It more so feels like I'm going back in time a little bit to when I was a kid and we would be hanging out watching, you know, videos of that fight. He said it will be a killer and a thriller and a chilla when I get that gorilla in Manila.